Guys, I created a new Yugi deck, new profile deck list. I try to keep it close to the anime, but I added some spice to it. I ordered some custom cards. Here's his skill, Destiny Draw. And here's a custom card for Yugi. We'll get to the extra deck in a minute. I'll show you guys that later. Here's a card to use in the anime, but let me just put everything in order. That way let me show you guys everything in order. That way we are showing you guys the correct card. Okay, so first up, we got the 5 Karibo brothers. Let's put Yugi to the side. We got Karibo, or Kariba. I'm going to pronounce the name wrong. Karibo, Karibe, and Kariba. Okay, so what does Kariba does? What does he do? If a monster you control would be destroyed by card effects or battle or by card effect. Quick effect, you can discard this card instead, and if you do, that monster gains 500. So this is a pretty cool card. He's like a protector, and he also gives you a boost. You got Karibe. When a spell or trap is activated, quick effect, you discard this card and negate the activation if you do destroy it. This is pretty cool. This is like a really cool negate hand trap card right here. And you guys know what Karibo does during your opponent's turn. At damage calculation, sorry guys, it's hard to read from here. You can discard this card. You take no battle damage from battle. This is a quick effect. So we have Karibo, Karibu. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Kariba. Quick effect. You can discard this card. Let me put it down that way. I'm not moving it. You can discard this card, then target one monster your opponent controls. It loses 1,500 attack until the end of this turn. Really cool. And here's the other brother. Quick effect, you can discard this card, negate all trap effects on the field this turn. That's pretty cool. That's like Jinzo's little brother, right? So we have the Karibo brothers. And I also I know I'm only showing you the monsters first, but then we have this cool card right here from the anime. I think they also released it. Tribute 1 level 5 or higher monster. Special summon the Karibo brothers from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Monster special summoned by this effect can be tribute for a tribute summon. So I'm sure you guys are wondering what is the point of that. So let me go into that and show you what the point of that is, guys. I got these custom fusion cards. I got Curry Bandit, made him into a fusion card. You need all the Karibo brothers. And you do not need a polymerization card for this one. You just got to banish the cards above. You kind of see his effect right there. Let's see what it is. Hard to see. Let's see. I think right there should be okay. You guys can read it. Draw 5 cards, send all monsters strong. I know, sorry guys, bad quality. You can pause it though if you want. And then we have another option here. Let me back that up. Curry Wizard. So they can fuse into any of these 3 monsters, even this guy. Zoom that out. My camera quality is horrible, so I apologize. You can pause it if you want to look at it, read it. But that's what that combo is. The Yugi deck, I try not to make overpowered. I try to keep it singles as much as possible. So he has the Karibo engine. This is the whole engine for Karibo, so he has that in his deck. He's running a 40 card deck. Then he has the Dark Magician engine. So, you know, the first one I'm going to show you is Dark Magician. His old school card, Dark Magician Girl. And this dragon. And this dragon will give you access to this card. And so because with this card, I don't think you need, let me see, I could be wrong. Send one spellcaster. Just summon this card. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your action deck using monsters from your hand or field as material, including a spellcaster monster. I don't know if with this guy you need the other material. You might need it still, so he might be useless in the deck. I'm not running Buster Blader, so he might be kind of useless. I would have to look at that again. But regardless, you know, you could use him as a special summon because there are cards that get Dark Magician out of the graveyard. And then you have 2 custom cards. So let's put that to the side. You have Alternative Dark Magician. If you guys want to pause that and read it, you can. This is a custom card. Alternative Dark Magician Girl. So that's Dark Magician combo. I would have to look at that again. I didn't notice. I would have to see if that even works. And then we have this very cool custom thing. And I do have 3 of each of these, or at least 2. But I am not using that in Yugi's deck. If you guys think I should, I could. Here we have a newer card of the Obnoxious Celtic Guard. You can pause it there and read if you guys want to. We got an upgraded version of the Silver Fang, which is cool. He works with Celtic Guard. These are all Celtic Guard cards. We got an upgrade of the Mystical Elf. She's part of, if you read up there, always treat it as a Celtic Guard. And we have, I'll show them to you. I'll try to be a little quick on this one. Zoom that out. Celtic Princess, kind of like a Zelda theme. Celtic fans there. We have Celtic Guard when he was just an apprentice coming up through the ranks. We have a Celtic Archer. Dark Elf remade to fit the lore or the archetype of the Celtic cards. Ancient Elf, another one remade to fit the Lord, always treated as a Celtic card. I think that's cool. And then we have the OG, nothing different about him. He's just an OG, right? Okay, that's the Celtic engine. So we have the Karibo engine, the Celtic engine, and this. Actually, I forgot some more stuff for the Celtic engine. There's one card I'm not using for them. It was the Negate card. It's pretty useful, but I was trying to keep it 40, so it's hard. This is a really good searcher. Celtic Force. And then we have Yugi's favorite 2 cards, right? They're always in his deck for the most part. Big Wing Belferment. And we have the King Gazelle. You know what these guys do? And they come along with this. And they also have this to make it easy. And this guy to also extend the combo. So we have 3 engines so far. We have the Celtic Guards, the Karibos, the Magicians, which I need to work on a little bit. I've noticed a little bit of a drawback there. And we have these guys. And also I've got to show you guys, obviously, the fusion for these guys. And the fusion for the Celtic Guards. And actually, guys, the Celtic Guard syncs pretty well with the Dark Magician because they have this right here. If you look, Dark Magician, 1 Earth Warrior to get this guy. If you want to pause it right there and read the effect, let me try to keep it still. Sorry, I'm like shaky. You can pause it there. You can read it and put it down. Maybe it's easier. The glare on the camera makes it a little difficult. He's pretty cool looking. It's a custom card. Dark Templar. And we have 2 more. For that one, you need a fusion spell, which we do have in the deck. We have 1. You can also use the dragon, right? So that's a good way to include a dragon. We might not be able to use this guy unless I add, what's that called? The Eye of Timaeus, which I don't own that card. So when I do get that card, I'll definitely put it in here. I don't know. Maybe someone can let me know. I don't know if this guy does the Eye of Timaeus' effect, the spell card. I would look into that, but I don't know currently. But he'll be a good way to help fusion summon for the Dark Templar. Right, so that's a good connection here. And then we have 2 more fusion, 2 custom fusions. We have Dark Paladin Girl, 1 Dark Magician Girl, 1 Warrior. And I don't know if you need. Let me see. Must be fusion summon when a trap is activated. Quick effect. You can discard 1 card, negate, and if you do, destroy it. Oh yeah, so you have to use fusion. So you can also fusion her with the dragon. Or at least with polymerization. I'm not sure if the dragon will work. And then we have another one. This one ties the Celtic Guards and the Dark Magician. And then we have another one that ties the Celtic Guard and Dark Magician, Mystical Magic Guard. I think this one you don't need polymerization. No, you do not. You can read the effects. So it's a good way to get her out. So we have the engine. That's all the engine there. And of course, we added Slife to the Sky Dragon because that's, Yugi's monster. And I'm thinking about getting the anime version to make it cooler. Have those cards there. All these cards are there. And we still have to show you guys some other cards we have. Some cool... I'll save the other cards for the end. But we have Yugi's OG Swords of Revealing Light. We have a Raigeki, which he sometimes uses. We have... What else we got? Yugi has used this before. Heavy Storm. We have... Now we have some anime cards here that Yugi has used. Ragnarok. Sure, whoever watched the anime knows what this card does. If you haven't, you can read it. We have one card that Yugi has in his deck, Necromancy. We have... This is a great card right here. This is also a broken card. I think it says can be used once per duel. Yeah. Spiderweb. It's hard to see with the glare. Spiderweb. Read the effect. Target one card in your opponent's graveyard that was sent there the previous turn, added to your hand. You can use this effect once per duel. Spiderweb, once per duel. So let's say someone used Raigeki on you, and you know you use this card to add Raigeki into your hand. Now you use Raigeki right back. And one of the craziest cards I think Yugi has in this deck is this one, an anime card, Underworld Circle, and it's continuous too. Send all monsters on the field to the graveyard, then banish all monsters in each player's deck. Once per turn during each standby phase, each player can special summon one monster from their graveyard, ignoring their summoning condition. If a monster special summoned by this effect is destroyed, banish it. This is a nasty card right there. And then we have Yugi's OG Magic Cylinder. Of course, Mirror Force. And two pretty cool cards from the anime. I didn't add all the anime cards. I have more that I didn't use. I was trying to keep it at 40, but the last two is these two. They're pretty cool. There's an anime card again. Natural Selection. Target. Glare again. I hate this glare. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy it. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy that target. And if you do special summon one selection token with the same level, attribute, attack and defense, destroyed monster. That's pretty cool, right? To get rid of a monster out of the way. I wish you can use that out of your hand. That would be broken. Then you have the last one, Time Chain. I think he used this from a movie or something. When a monster you control is targeted for an attack by an opponent's monster, target both those monsters. They cannot be destroyed by battle, and if you do, while this card is face up on the field, their effects are negated. Cannot attack nor be targeted for an attack or card effect. So that's pretty cool too. So this is Yugi's deck right here. Sorry, I was trying to go as fast as possible. I didn't want to make this video too long. But this is Yugi's new custom deck that I created. Let me know what your thoughts are in the bottom. I might have to edit it again, so I might make another video. Thank you for watching, guys. Next time I might show you Joey's deck. Thank you.